Yeah. Oh, sorry, I need to close this video. Am I recording now? Yes, I am. Okay. Yeah, we stopped with the problem that how should the Pokemon list know of every Pokemon that comes from this parent component? The answer is the following. I will remove this for now, and I will let this open. I will, in the Pokemon list, we don't need the state here. I can remove the state, and yeah, what I want to log is this.props, let's say. And now what I want to do, sorry, the wrong is, what I want to do is, if there is something in this state, in this Pokemon list, I want to pass it down to the children. And the child here is the Pokemon list. So what I'm doing is, I pass this.state.Pokemon list down to the Pokemon list. So if I go to the Pokemon list, at this.props, what do you expect what we have here? Let's check it out. Let's reload. What we have is, we have an empty array of Pokemon result. To make this crystal clear, I'm here this is the Pokemon list component that we are in and that we are logging. And we are logging here the props of this component. So I will reload it now, and what we see is that we are in the Pokemon list component. We are at the props object, and the props object is pretty much empty. So for now, let's choose flying. Nothing happened. But if I search for type, as we can see here, the state of this component, also what happened was that I use the parent header. The parent is the app. The app does selection. Sorry, that sets state. Then inside the app, we click the button. This button does our Ajax call against our Pokemon API. When this Ajax is successful, the result, in case of success, the data will be bound, I think in English, bound, will be bound to the state of the app component. Then inside the app component, we have this child of app that is called Pokemon list. And this Pokemon list has an property, has props. And so what we actually do is, to remember, we pass the state of the parent component to the child component by using props. So this is what happened. This is the whole cycle. I will repeat it because it's a little bit more theoretical thing. I will try to bring up some diagrams after this section, okay? We have this parent app. In this parent app, we can make a selection that sets state. And we have, so let's go through here. Just a moment. What I want to really do is, I want two Chromes next to each other. I already have my local host. Just give me a sec, I have only one screen to work with. I'm used to work on more screens. So here's my text editor, and here I want to open my local host. So let's go again through this flow to make this very clear what is happening here, okay? So when the user enters here, we see our whole components. This is the whole component is called app. This is everything we see on the screen right now. We know that the Pokemon list is a child of the app. We can do a selection here for a Pokemon type. And if we do so, in the background, the state will be altered or the state will be changed. So now if we press the button, we grab our state of the app component with the type, and we insert our type into our Ajax request, or not very now, we need to do this, but we want to insert our type into our Ajax request. So we search for this type, we click this button, and as soon as we do, we have nothing to see on the screen now, but we can inspect it here, and as we see, we get the result. So what is happening is that the state is altered, the complete list is bound to the Pokemon list of the app, and if there is something through the re-render, everything will be passed down to the Pokemon list. Do not forget, the Pokemon list is pretty much empty in the beginning, and it will be there later. I go for a coffee now, and I will be right back.